If skin wrinkles are making you look tired, this 7-hour reset can change everything. And in today's compilation video, I'm going to be sharing tips, tricks, and things you can do to roll back the hands of time when it comes to your skin, and even the science behind how your skin repairs itself in 7 hours and how to maximize it. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. As I said, this is a compilation video. I've been getting a lot of requests about the different things you can do to make your skin look better, much faster. And that's probably driven because of all the viral videos about how to look your best in such a short amount of time. Well, again, as I said, there's science behind that. So what I've done is taken the information that's relevant to this by area. So there will be information on how to do this for the face, information on how to do this for the body, and even information on how to make your hands look 10 years younger overnight. As usual, the video will have timestamps and chapters so you can come back to the areas that were most important to you. That said, I'm going to shut up and let's dive right in and see how to reset the skin and make it look younger overnight. If you've been wondering if there's a way to boost your skincare and make it work even better for you, well, there is. And the good news is you can do it overnight. And I'm going to tell you how to do it and what you need to use in today's video. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. I know it's been a few days since I've had a brand new video out, but we're doing a brand new video now. And the good news is this is one that can really help you in whatever kind of skincare routine that you have going on, whether that routine is designed to help you with certain issues like acne breakouts, oily skin, extra dry skin, or a super powered anti-aging skincare routine. Now, if you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been doing skincare for 36 years, helping people find skincare that will work for them, not into their wallets, and not do them more harm than good. And as I said, today we're going to be boosting that skincare routine with one very simple, very extra step. So if this is the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. Now, if you've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube about skincare or TikTok about skincare, you've probably heard the term slugging. And slugging is applying a product, usually Vaseline, at least in most of the TikTok videos, in order to cap your skin care products onto your skin and trap moisture. And while I have dissed slugging in the past because of the use of petroleum jelly for this, there are now products on the market, a few I've already talked about on the channel, and I will mention them in today's video, that can be extremely helpful when applied at night after your skincare products go on, especially if you have dry skin or you're using products like retinol and tretinoin. Though the practice I have bashed many times because of the whole Vaseline thing, some of these products are so well formulated that I've incorporated this practice in my own skincare routine. And I want to quickly share with you what the products are, what's in them that makes them great, and give you some good information that you can use to make a choice. Now, like everything in skincare, there is a range of pricing when it comes to these types of products. They range from the moderately expensive all the way down to the very cheap. And we're going to start with the most expensive one, and that is the Super Hydrate Overnight Mask by Paula's Choice. Now, it is more costly than the other products that I'm going to mention. I will put a link down below in the video description box for this and those products we talk about today in the video. But this formulation contains botanicals like cloudberry and reishi mushroom. It also contains peptides, pentapeptides, several different mushroom extracts that can be very soothing to the skin. And it's one of those products that I really like to use even on the backs of my hands. And as I said, this one tends to be the more expensive version of this type of product that I have in my arsenal, but there are others. Now, all of the formulations we're talking about today are designed to help super hydrate the skin, because hydrated skin is healthy skin. And by trapping moisture in the skin overnight during that overnight repair cycle, you're actually helping your products go deeper, work better, all while allowing your skin to breathe. But the next product that I want to tell you about is this one by Burts. That's a very familiar all-natural brand. It is a hydrating overnight mask with avocado oil and prebiotics. So this is a great mask if you have oily skin and you're prone to acne breakouts. Not only does it replenish the moisture in your skin, it helps control bacteria and oil production so that you don't have too much of that going on. And again, by capping the skin overnight, allows your products to work better. So if you're using adapalene or any type of acne medication, this is a great overnight mask. So just to recap on these two before we move along, Paula's Choice, great for hydration, dry skin, and anti-aging. Burts Bees. Great for all those same skincare concerns of anti-aging, but also has avocado oil and prebiotics, again, helping with acne issues and oil production. Now, this next product for Slugging was a surprise, and it's new. It's from a big skincare brand that most of you will recognize, and that's Olay Skincare, and it is their Deep Moisture Slugging Mask. And this is the newest one I've been testing out over the last month. It's a great formulation. It has the calming ingredients of niacinamide and shea butter. It's again a similar formulation to the others as far as the capping mechanism. This one packed with fatty alcohols. Now that's not the type of alcohol that dries your skin. That's the type of alcohol that hydrates your skin. And it does have dimethicone and petrolatum in the formulation in a small amount. That gives it a very light, creamy consistency. It's fragrance free. It allows it to sit on the skin and cap the skin without clogging your pores, which is the problem I have with pure Vaseline. If you have acne issues and super oily skin, using petroleum jelly on your skin can be a problem. It isn't for everybody, but it is for some people. It was for me when I was younger and had acne issues. So I would say that that's a practice you want to avoid and use one of these type of overnight masks instead. So then how do you apply these type of products properly? Well, you would start with your clean skin, then apply your skincare products, and then this would be the last step. All three of these products that we've talked about all have the same consistency. It's creamy like a moisturizer. This is the Olay product, and I'm going to show you how to apply it to your skin right now. So you put this product on your fingertips, and then you would just pat it on top of your other skincare products on your face. You can use it on your ears. You can use it on your neck, your chest, the backs of your hands. As I said, I love to use these type of products on my hands as I sleep at night. It keeps my hands looking really, really good for 59 years old. One of my big secrets on how to keep my hands looking good is keeping them hydrated overnight. Perfect type of products for that practice. Now you need to give the product a few minutes to dry. It doesn't dry like a thick peel off mask. Again, it's more like a moisturizer, but it is capping the moisture in your skin and protecting it from losing that moisture and helping boost the effectiveness of your active skincare products as you go to sleep. Then in the morning, depending on the package instructions, you simply rinse that off when you do your morning face cleansing and then apply your daytime products as usual. And don't forget the sunscreen because that's really, really important. If you've not been doing this type of practice with your skincare, within the first 2 to 3 days, you will notice a big difference in how your skin looks and feels the next morning when you get up. And as you continue to do the practice over a week to a month to 3 months, it really can improve the look of crepey, dry skin. It really can help improve acne breakouts, manage your oil and dryness of your skin, and just give your skin an amazing overall glow. Super practice called Slugging, ugly name, but great results. As the years go by, there are absolutely some dead giveaways on how old we are. We all know that the neck skin, areas around the eyes, the forehead, the upper chest, all can indicate and show the signs of aging skin, but it's actually your hands that oftentimes get the most attention. And it's something we don't talk about here on the channel often enough, but we're going to solve that today. And we're going to talk about how to reverse age your hands and actually get skin on your hands to look amazing no matter how old you are. All right, let's talk about the skin on our hands and why it might look older. Something that's a big concern to most of us, especially as we get into our 40s, 50s, and if you're like me, 60s. Well, I'm just 60, so let's not push it. But all those years of hard work, hand washing, and accumulated exposure to the elements can lead to things like wrinkles and fine lines, thickened, rough skin with brittle or yellow nails, and everyone's favorite, those veins that seem to stand out on the outside of our skin. Now, those of you who have been following me on my channel know for a long time, I have implored, begged, practically rolled around on the floor and asked you to use sunscreen. And one of the areas that gets the most sun exposure is, of course, the hands. And we wash our hands a lot. So even when we're applying sunscreen, oftentimes it is rubbed off, washed off, wiped off, and what have you. So this is one of the areas of the body that really accumulates sun damage over time. Not to mention that the skin on our hands tends to be very thin. It's a place for many of us, unless you are genetically blessed, don't have a lot of fat pad underneath that skin, all which could lead to prematurely older looking hands. And if you're guys, that's what we call those man hands, that super textured, leathery, hard skin. We can even deal with that one with a few surprising steps that you can do in your skincare routine. Now, when it comes to making aging skin look good, moisturizer, 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 and then more moisturizer and hydration is the motto we need to live by. It's going to help keep the skin on the hands nice and plump and tight, and it's going to help keep those cuticles around your nails moistened so that your nails as they grow are actually stronger, more hydrated, healthier, and of course, younger looking. And on top of all of that, because of all that accumulated sun damage that we receive over the years, the tops of our arms, the backs of our hands tend to have age spots, discoloration, and hyperpigmentation patches. So what we're going to talk about today is going to be able to address all of those. The number one thing is to get the old dead skin off, and that's through an exfoliation process. Now, there are a lot of ways to do this. I'm not a big fan of body scrubs, even for the hands. However, skin on the hands tends to be a little bit tougher, but it's also thinner, so you got to be a little bit careful. So products that are specially formulated to treat and remove the dry, dead skin on the hands, lotions and scrubs that are out there. One of my favorites happens to be this one. It's been around for longer than I have, and that's saying something, and that's Pretty Feet and Hands. Now, this formulation is a combination of skincare acids, palmitic acid, stearic acid, and it also has paraffin wax. Now, there are paraffin wax treatments that are really great for the hands where you apply hot wax, sinks into that outer layer of dead skin, and when the wax is peeled off, it reveals newer, healthier looking skin. This works much in the same way, but it's a lotion that you actually rub into your skin and you keep rubbing it and it begins to actually roll away all of that dead skin on your hands. Very important to get this dead skin off your hands on a regular basis so that treatments for things like age spots, hyperpigmentation areas on the skin, the treatments actually can sink into that upper layer and help you out. Another great way to get that old dead skin cell layer off is to use a skincare acid that's highly concentrated. Now, this particular one is by Alpha Skincare. It's Alpha Skincare's 14% glycolic acid serum. So one of my favorite products. I've been using this literally since I was in my early 20s, both on my face, my neck, and my hands. And it actually could even help a product like Pretty Feet and Hands work better because the glycolic acid loosens the bond between the old dead skin cells stuck to the surface, which become more and deeper entrenched as we get older, so that they actually begin to fall off and flake away. And then when you use a method like Pretty Feet and Hands or a hand scrub, you're going to get much better results, especially over time. These two products alone, a great combination to help remove that old dead skin cell layer and get your skin looking much better right away. Which leads us to the treatment phase of getting ageless looking hands, and that is treating the skin and the melanin production in the upper layers of the skin, helping to even out, brighten, and lighten those areas and make the skin look nice and supple and much more youthful. One of the big reasons that I don't look like I have 60-year-old hands, and it's something I get asked about all of the time when I'm out in public, even with people who know me well. Keeping my hands looking this good as I get older is always a topic that comes up for conversation. So for addressing dark spots and discolorations, you want to use something similar to what you would use on your face for the same problem. That would be a product formula that's rich in skincare acids like kojic, azelaic, tranexamic acid, and niacinamide to help balance out that melanin production in the skin. One of my favorite products for this is Faded by Topicals. This is a skincare formula that's a mix of skincare acids that work extremely well. Doesn't smell the best in the world when you use it, but that smell fades. That's because they've added no artificial fragrance to this product. Now, I'll put links down below in the video description box for this and the products that we talk about in the video today, so you don't need to write them down, but those links will be available for you to go and look at these products and see if there's something that might be beneficial to you. This leads us to the next step of keeping hands looking young, and that's making sure they stay hydrated. So you want a daily moisturizer that you use throughout the day to protect your hands, along with sunscreen, of course, keeping the hand skin protected and hydrated. Tons of these type of products out on the market today. There is another product combo that I use throughout today to keep my hands looking good, and that's the Spa Ritual Hand Facial. It's both a balm and a serum. And what's so special about this product duo is it's cardamom based. It's a very good ingredient for hydrating the skin and pulling moisture in. And if you have extra dry skin and cuticles on your hands, this is going to be a very soothing balm. As you can see here, this is a creamy serum. You want to massage that into your hands, making sure to apply it evenly until it absorbs completely. Doesn't take very long. And the great thing about this serum is it does not leave your hands greasy or tacky. It completely absorbs, but it leaves them feeling super hydrated. And of course, this is optional, but I also follow that step with their hand balm, which is a richer formula with extra hydrating and skin protecting ingredients. Again, it's not going to take a whole lot of this. Just a little dab, that much. Massage it in. And the hydration lasts for hours. So this is not something you're going to have to apply like 10 or 15 times per day. Just 2 or 3 times a day to keep those hands ultra hydrated and looking fabulous. And then perhaps besides sunscreen is applying an overnight hand treatment. We've talked about a ton of these on the channel, but I'm really liking this particular product. It's called Gloves in a Bottle, and it's designed to be a capping formula on your skin that is actually going to lock in moisture, protect your skin from moisture loss, not just the natural loss that occurs during the day, but even when you wash your hands. This product, non-sticky, non-tacky, waterproof, and just like it says, gloves in a bottle. This is a wonderful product to use at night before you go to bed after you've applied your moisturizing treatments. It's fragrance free. It's perfect for people with super dry skin. It's especially helpful for any areas of your skin on your body that are dry, including your feet. And it's also safe to use if you have eczema or psoriasis. All right, so what treatments are available to rejuvenate your hands beyond just topical products that we've talked about here? They will get you so far, but if you're still not happy, there are things you can do to alleviate some of the more troubling signs of aging on the hands. For instance, you can have a chemical peel done, which is similar to what you would have done to your face, where you're actually removing several layers deep of skin, giving a total reset to the skin on your hands. The thing about chemical peels, they work extremely well, but there is downtime usually associated with them. And especially when we're using our hands because we use them so much, it's something to think about because there will be a time frame, usually about a week to 2 weeks, that you won't be able to do everything you're normally doing with your hands. For thinning skin and collagen loss in the hands, there are several treatments that are very effective. Laser therapy, very effective. Radio frequency therapy, very effective. Sclerotherapy for those enlarged veins that are protruding on the tops of the hands. That's a very effective treatment for those. And of course, there is always the option of having fillers put underneath the skin of the hands to help plump that skin out, make it look more even and more youthful. There are even procedures these days where you can use some of your own fat taken from another place on the body and placed underneath the skin of the hands. Very effective, very natural looking, just a little bit expensive. But my professional recommendation is to try these topical products first, see how far you can get. You can see my hands look amazing. I'm very diligent about keeping them hydrated and keeping that sunscreen on there. And I can tell you that nighttime capping of your skin with a product that will trap and hold moisture in your hands overnight, you can actually wake up to some significant improvement the very next day. Neck and chest, one of the first areas to show the signs of aging. So if you're afraid of how your skin is going to look as you move through the years, this is the video for you, because today I'm giving you 2 very quick but proven steps to take years off the look of your skin overnight. Let's jump into this 2 steps that you do at night to improve the look, the health of the skin of the neck and chest. Area that is very thin skinned. As we get older, we lose some of that fat padding, collagen breaks down, elastin becomes less elastic, and then we end up with saggy, crinkly, older looking skin. Then you add on top of that years of sun exposure. Now we're starting to get spots, dark areas. But these 2 simple steps can rectify that, and you can see a difference the very first night you do this. Now, when it comes to improving this area of the body and skin, moisture is key. As I said, the skin in this area of the body very thin, and dryness is not our friend. So moisturization is extremely important. And when it comes to this process, Certain ingredients to look for in skincare are very important. One of them being peptides and niacinamide. Niacinamide is a very calming ingredient. It also helps other products be absorbed well through the dead skin cells, which is exactly what the surface of our skin is, so that you get some real benefits. Niacinamide also helps improve the actual physical look of your skin by brightening and lightening and evening out the tone, while those peptides go to work replenishing moisture, improving elasticity and firmness, which is what we want. Now, one of my favorite products for this is this neck and chest firming serum, Uberlift Serum by Beauty Pie. It is packed with the peptides that I just talked about. It's infused with niacinamide and instantly addresses aging and sun-damaged skin. So simple to use. Best after a shower or a bath because we have extra moisture already in the skin. And this is the best time to prevent transepidermal water loss. So you just simply spray a little of this on in this area, pat it in. And what I really like about this product is it's not sticky. It's absorbed into the skin fully, giving you that moisture that you need. Now on the channel, I've talked a lot in the past about the slugging process, which is applying a material, an occlusive material to the skin, an oil or a cream of some type to help trap that moisture, to help keep those actives in your skincare products active longer, and to help them all absorb more deeply where you get better benefits. It's a great practice. And I personally like oil products for this purpose, especially well-designed products that help improve skin tone, lighten hyperpigmentation, and are actually good for your skin. One of my favorites is this Rose Glow Oil by Melanin. As you can see, it actually has rose petals in it as well. This is a completely natural oil with several ingredients I talk about and recommend often. Grapeseed oil, argan oil, vitamin E, rosehip oil, and sea buckthorn. An all-natural, cruelty-free product. A little bit about Glow Melanin as a company. Glow Melanin is a skincare company out of Atlanta, minority Black-owned company that are well known for designing products specifically for people with darker skin types and tones. But this oil is good for anybody's skin because there's not a single ingredient I wouldn't recommend you use in your skincare routine. In addition to hyperpigmentation issues, this oil is also good for eczema and rosacea flare-ups, giving your skin a high dose of anti-inflammatory and antioxidant ingredient properties, making it a perfect slugging material for both the face, neck, and chest. And of course, all it takes is just a few drops of this oil onto the fingertips. A little bit of it goes a really long way, and then we want to massage that oil upward, always upward, neck and chest. For you guys doing this, the back of the neck, very important because that's where most of our sun damage happens. And of course, ladies, décolletage, that's an area that's an issue for a lot of folks. And it smells really wonderful. So now what we've done is we've trapped moisture in the skin. We're keeping those ingredients that are actives, the peptides, the niacinamide, active longer, able to do more work, and you're going to see a big difference in your skin overnight. And if you're a side sleeper where your skin gets pinched up, this does an amazing job improving sleep wrinkles, those static wrinkles we get when we sleep on our side that tend to stick around longer as we get older. And as always, I will put links for these products down below in the video description box where you can go to their websites and read about them, really get to know how they work, look at before and afters and feedback. Speaking of that, should you decide to use either of these in this two-step process, and I really recommend you give it a try, please come back to the video, let me know how they work for you. And if you found the video helpful, be sure to like it, share it out, and let me know in the comments as well. And for even more ways to roll back that clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video I picked out for you next. Thank you for joining me today on my channel, watching this video and supporting my work. I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over in that next video.